Hello and welcome. If you like your standards high and your growth even faster, pull up a chair because this is the DASHcast podcast. I'm Derrick Taylor and this is the DASHcast podcast. And I am here today with Heather, who has some really insightful information about the other side of real estate. Heather, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm glad you could drop by.
Glad to be here.
Can you let our viewers know what your title is and a little bit about what it is that you do?
Of course. So I always say it's a joy and privilege to be vice president of the longest title on the planet, Raleigh Regional Association of Realtors, Realtor Giving Network.
Nice.
I have been with that giving network about 10 years.
Great.
And I have never worked for a nonprofit more than 5 years because it is burnout central.
Right.
Let me just tell you.
Really?
So the fact that I have stuck with Realtors for 10 years says a lot about your giving spirit.
Yeah, absolutely. So because some of our viewers may not understand what it entails or what that means on the real estate side, could you tell us a little bit about some of the projects or some of the giving opportunities that come across for agents to be a participant in?
What I love about the Giving Network is that it is all about the collective giving power of realtors as a whole.
Right.
And it's the association's nonprofit arm. So technically, when it says Realtor Giving Network, out in the community, realtors as a whole are branded as giving back.
Got it.
And this year, the network, through realtor donations, whether it's heart, time, sweat, tears, money, we have had the privilege of picking 3 nonprofits. So it helps us and we can collaborate with them and really adopt those nonprofits.
Okay.
So this year we've adopted the Hope Center at Pullen. So
Oh,
what
nice.
that does is it helps foster teens transition to adulthood.
Wonderful.
And then we're helping the Caring Place. And that is helping working families give them access to transitional housing
Okay.
and provide them with all the resources they need to be able to move into stable housing. And ultimately, a lot of them become homeowners.
Wow. Nice.
And what I love about that is it allows realtors a chance to look to the network. A lot of times you all are busy. Well, you all are super busy.
Yeah.
And so you want to volunteer, you want to do good works, but you don't know where to go.
Right.
So we become that outlet
Great.
for being able to give back
That's fantastic.
and do more.
What are some of the most recent activities that some of the realtors have gotten involved with as far as giving back?
One that I love, every Valentine's Day, we partner with the Hope Center at Pullen. And again, think about how you share love with whether it's your children, your grandchildren on Valentine's Day. So a lot of times foster teens don't have that. So every year, realtors have donated, let's say $25.
Right.
And then they come to the association and they put Valentine's Day baskets together. So this year we did that and enabled 55 foster teens to feel loved and celebrated.
Wow, that's awesome.
And we've done that for the past 10 years.
Right.
Then this perfect timing. I know that's what y'all meant to have me here because Dash is brilliant in everything you do.
We try.
Well, there you go. May 15th, we have something called Realtor Give Back Day.
Right.
So we're looking for 100 realtors to sign up and we're going to volunteer at Neighbor Up.
Oh, nice.
And they have a thrift store, they have a food pantry, and we're going to help them with a painting project.
Okay.
So again, realtors want to volunteer, and I know y'all can carve out a 2-hour shift.
Right.
But again, we've made it easy. So we're the outlet to do that.
Yeah.
And Neighbor Up is a great nonprofit.
Fantastic.
And outside of Cary.
What's great about it is that, I mean, you're a real estate agent and yes, you are busy, but it's a no-brainer way to give back and do something nice for someone else. Interestingly enough, the service I went to on Sunday at church was Don't Forget. And it's kind of incorporates exactly what it means to volunteer, because you're out, and I'm not saying you're out making all this money, but you have the opportunity to do so. So you should not forget and give back. It kind of goes full circle with, the start of my week. So it's really perfect that you're here on this day and telling us about how agents could give back and giving them the insight on where to go and how to do it.
Exactly.
So that's fantastic.
Yeah. So one of my favorite quotes is, "No one ever became poor by giving."
Exactly.
So, and whether it's your time or your talent or your resources,
Right.
and we just sent out an email the other day and really trying to capitalize on the spring market. So I know that many agents are selling right and left, or if they're not, I'm putting out some good vibes for them to do so right here.
There you go. We'll take them.
And so ways to set it and forget it, so to speak. So let's say that you all have been given the same closing gift. Now, I have a feeling that possibly some of your clients, they might not like the same red wine you do,
Right.
or they might not want a gift card to Lowe's, and they might not remember it.
Right.
But I can assure you that they will probably remember it if you made a gift to the Realtor Giving Network, and that helped another family be able to secure safe and stable housing. So again, look into the network as an easy way, like become a monthly giver. We'll send you a stack of postcards. So every time you have a closing, you send that card to your client.
Oh, very nice.
Now that's something they can brag about.
Yeah,
and that's something
absolutely.
they'll remember. And they know next time around, if somebody comes to them and says, "Hey, do you know a real estate agent?" They know that you're giving back to the community, which they just bought into.
Right.
So again, just touch points like that I feel that the Realtor Giving Network can provide for agents. Again, I don't know how y'all do what you do. It makes me tired all the time. So I'm here as your concierge service. So y'all have to be a concierge to everybody else.
Yes.
So see, let the network be that for y'all.
Yeah. Well, some people just don't know how to sit back and let that happen. They always have to be in charge.
Right.
But this is a real way of going full circle, as I mentioned before, and not only giving back, but the camaraderie that happens when you are volunteering. And some of those agents you may not have ever met, known, heard of, whatever. And it's a real group kind of function that happens.
Yes. And I think also too, out in the broader community, I don't know if people see real estate agents. I think they see it as very transactional.
Yes.
And this 10 years, I've never, ever called a realtor who didn't call me back with an answer of, yes, I can help. And I want the greater community to see that.
Right.
And that's how we want to provide realtors opportunities to give back.
Yeah. I think it takes away the stigma also of real estate agents being called like slimy salespeople, in that category. If they see a different side or a different face of what it is that we are doing outside of our trying to sell houses and buy houses for our clients, it may give people a different perspective on them.
Every time. I mean, I'm so surprised that we have a program called Cool for Wake that's getting ready to start. Actually, it's starting this month. And so we partner with Wake County Human Services. And if a medically fragile senior is in need of a window AC unit, they say their air condition breaks, a lot of times, do they buy prescription medication or do they
call an air conditioner?
Exactly.
Right.
So this year we have committed to serve about 50 seniors.
Wow.
So we will send out an email and it says, a senior is in need. Never has a senior gone more than 24 hours without having a free window AC unit delivered.
Nice.
So always, realtors, you deliver for your clients and your neighbors in need. And then, and again, the network is an outlet to do that. About
how many events would you say that you do in let's say a year, that agents can call or stop by or email and volunteer for?
Right. We have Cool for Wake, and then Heating for Wake in the winter. A lot of times nonprofits will just call us kind of with a one-off, like we need some hygiene kits assembled. We have apartment needs that can be furnished. So sometimes I don't know at the beginning of the year, but those two, the Cool for Wake and the Heating for Wake, are definites that we commit to at the beginning of the year. But also like Dash, we commit to Dash at the beginning of the year because you all want to look to us for volunteer opportunities. So we will curate those opportunities as well. And we've been really fortunate that Dash has partnered with us for 4 or 5 years now. Yeah. And doing that. And I think last year had definitely probably 200 volunteer hours.
Wow.
That you all, no, 500, over 500 volunteer hours that you all committed to, which I love, because then when the nonprofit calls, I can say yes. And then when I call you call Dash to help us out, it is always yes, and can we do more?
Yeah,
which is amazing.
Whenever there is an opportunity, we always have a group of people who will step up to the plate and help. They may not help every time, but even if we get, this group this time, that group next time, at least we're still out there representing, real estate agents in a good light by giving of our time. That's like the cheapest thing you could possibly do.
Right.
Is give of your time. You mentioned that Dash is always there to assist and help, and I'm just going to go outside the box a little bit. Are there other agencies within the Triangle that are always there that help you out?
Yes, we're really, really fortunate that a lot of other brokerages are engaging in transactional giving as well. So I know Dash gives $10 per closing, and a lot of other brokerages do that as well. So it's kind of, I call it money in the bank. So if we have a nonprofit that calls us and says, hey, we've had a leak in an apartment and we're not going to be able to have a family move in unless we get this fixed. It's so nice to be able to say yes.
Yeah.
And the other nonprofit that I didn't mention that we're supporting this year is the Women's Center.
Okay.
They have 100 women that come through the door a day.
Yeah.
And I think last year they did 50,000 meals. Oh, wow. And it's just amazing that we can again provide those emergency needs. And again, it's all realtors that are investing in this nonprofit. There's no outside money coming in. Right. So again, it's super, super grateful to realtors for investing in it. And if more, there's almost 10,000 members of the Raleigh Regional Association of Realtors.
I can't wrap my head around someone not necessarily saying no, but not stepping up and helping. Right. I mean, we're fortunate to be able to make our own schedules, as hard as we work, that's as successful as we're going to be. But you, like we mentioned, should always give back, because it could be taken away from you and you could be on the other side of the door one day. And you never know, because, life changes minute to minute. Right. And there are great opportunities that you are offering to real estate agents to come and give of their time. So going out a little further from today, what do you foresee for the holidays as far as giving opportunities?
With that, we have, the association has done for years, Project Angel Tree. Okay. So we will partner with Project Guardian Ad Litem. And those are a lot of times teens in the system that a lot of times their wishes aren't granted because maybe they're a little bit older. Right. And so we will partner with them again and have 150 gifts that we promise them. So that'll probably come around Thanksgiving time, and we'll send that opportunity out to realtors to adopt teens for that.
So Heather, can you tell our audience about some of the upcoming fundraisers that are going on?
Yes. So I have heard, y'all, that realtors really are into pickleball. Okay. And now, even if you're not, you have between now and December the 4th to learn how to play pickleball. Personally, I cannot, because I don't have any hand-eye coordination. Gotcha. So don't ever throw me your keys near water, because it's not going to be good. But we will have a pickleball tournament, our second annual pickleball tournament. Okay. And it's going to be at Pinpoint, super fun. Okay. And those funds will go towards the Caring Place. So we designate nonprofits. Okay. Again, a great way for realtors to come on the courts and battle it out with one another for all a good cause. Very nice. And if you cannot play and do not choose to play pickleball or use the lack of hand-eye coordination as an excuse, I don't want you to think that you don't have opportunities to give. Right. It is almost the middle of the year, but again, the set it and forget it is huge for monthly giving. Okay. It really does give you a chance to set your donation amount at any level. And then again, I'm going to send you those cute little cards, and you're going to send them to your client so the gift has been made in their honor. Very nice. And it really requires a stamp, and then you're done. Yeah. Another way is when you pay your dues. There's a way that it's already, the amount of $25 is already set on there, so you can keep that and make a donation as well. And then, anytime you want to donate throughout the year is great too. If you, I'm putting another good vibe out there. Once you sell a $5 million listing, that house, that $5 million listing, you go on and make that one-time donation.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, absolutely.
And you're good. But yes, there are ways throughout the year that I will willingly and lovingly accept a donation.
Right. Are there any organizations, or if someone wants to donate, let's say canned goods or clothes, or I don't know, some type of item, would they directly bring it to you, your office? How would that be facilitated?
Right. What I love is I used to work at the Green Chair Project, and they are located on Capitol Boulevard.
Okay.
They accept household goods and furniture.
Okay.
And in return, when we furnish an apartment, we go to the Green Chair Project.
Nice.
So it's one nonprofit supporting another.
Right.
And a lot of realtors call me and say, Heather, one of my clients is moving out and they want to get rid of this couch and this dresser, this kitchen table and chairs. The Green Chair Project will come and pick those up for your client. So again, you are doing a great service to the Giving Network,
right,
supporting another one and also helping your client.
Yeah, I want to expand on that before we leave that topic, because I think that's important for newer agents or for someone who possibly has their first listing appointment, or they may not necessarily know where to guide their client to give of all of that extra stuff that's hanging out in the house, or there was, God forbid, a divorce and you don't need all of it because someone's moving to a smaller space. Can you mention again where they can call to get that stuff?
So a nonprofit called the Green Chair Project.
Okay.
If you go on their website, you can look and see the items that they accept. There also is an option that they will come and pick it up. It has to meet certain criteria.
Right.
And I'm talking picture frames, sheets and towels, kitchen accessories.
Right.
Also Habitat Restore is another great resource.
Nice.
And again, to furnish and upfit a home, there's a ton of components that come to that.
Takes a lot, yeah.
So the donations really do add up and make a big difference.
Outside of the volunteer opportunities that they have and the giving that they could do, if they wanted to really volunteer, and I don't know, I know you have a banquet or a meeting to tell who's given, who has the most volunteer hours and things like that. If they wanted to be a part of that, is that something that they would have to register for so that their volunteer hours are calculated, or how does that work?
So usually in March or April, we have an event called the Rising Together for Homes.
Okay.
And that is where we kind of announce the nonprofits that we're giving to. And it's an opportunity for people to learn as a whole about what RGN does.
Okay.
And then it also is where we can announce those volunteer hours.
Okay.
So if people are interested, they can certainly go to our website and click on a link that says, I want to volunteer. And they can click off the opportunities that they want to be a part of.
Because I know that I participated or attended the event last year, and the interesting thing was finding out how many volunteer hours the person had who was the volunteer of the year.
Right.
And once we found that out, it was a straight on competition. So it was just one more thing that we could have camaraderie about, and see who could get the most volunteer hours within our own organization, because we knew we were going to blow everybody else out of the water. But then it became a Dash thing. So
well, of course.
It was
that
really
tracks.
interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
See how I said that tracks? My daughter will be impressed. Just saying.
Say less, right? I got you. Well, thank you so much, Heather, for stopping past. And if you're ever in the neighborhood, feel free to drop by again.
Oh, you know I will.
And we are definitely going to try and get our Dash team to do more volunteer minutes, hours, seconds, whatever they can give or do.
Well, it was over 550 last year, so y'all.
Oh, it's on.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
trust me.
I mean, if you put it out there,
it'll come. It'll happen.
It will. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you for coming, for sure.
Of course.
If you can, go out and sign up to volunteer, see what you can do to help others, because this is the only way we can get through this, is to go full circle and help each other. I'm Derrick Taylor, and this has been the DASHcast podcast. Please like, subscribe, and send us your suggestions for anything you'd like to see on the podcast.